Graduates of the class of spring 2021, honored guests, faculty and staff, parents and friends, welcome to the Philip Merrill College of Journalism commencement ceremony. I am Lucy Dalglish, the Dean of Merrill College. Today, we are proud to honor the men and women who have completed the requirements for degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Journalism, the Graduate Certificate in Multimedia Journalism, and Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. We are especially proud to honor Rachel O'Hare, who has completed the ultimate degree offered by the university, the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. O'Hare researched media coverage of presidential elections and found that the coverage created misunderstandings about voters. Her dissertation explored ways to address that problem. We wish we could be together today to celebrate you for everything you have accomplished during your time with us. We're very grateful the university is able to honor you in person, and I encourage you to join me and the 2020 graduates at Merrill Stadium tomorrow at 11 a.m. Despite the obstacles posed by the pandemic, you persevered. You churned out hundreds of stories, photos, videos, and graphics. You continued to produce impactful journalism. Many of you coped with tragedy, and all of you endured a very difficult year. You should feel great pride to reach this day. We're thrilled to see you graduating at a time you can see better days ahead. We couldn't be prouder of each of you. We have done all we can to prepare you, not just for the working world of today, but for the world of tomorrow. You have used those lessons to grow and will continue to lean on all you learned here as the next generation of media professionals. As we say goodbye to you, we see a mature, intelligent, versatile, and resilient class of graduates. You are ready, you are special, and now you are Merrill made. Now, a message and tribute to the class of 2021, featuring some familiar faces, produced by talented alumnus Alex Glass. Thank you to our graduates who submitted photos. Your families will be delighted to see them.
Hey, class of 2021, just wanted to say congratulations for making it to graduation.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2021.
I want to send you all a huge congratulations.
You should all feel extremely proud of yourselves. Not only did you successfully adapt to a new way of learning in a field that really values hands-on exposure when hands-on exposure wasn't even really possible, but you also helped to redefine the practice of journalism in a time that needs it most.
I know this has been a challenging year for every single one of you, but you should be proud for reaching this day.
No one has ever been in a situation like us, graduating in the middle of a pandemic.
As a spring 2020 graduate, I know firsthand how terrifying it is, the prospect of graduating into this seemingly unstable job market and world.
And after I graduated, I was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what I was going to do. But I decided to lean on the fact that I went to one of the best journalism schools in the country.
While I don't work as a journalist, the skills that I learned at Merrill proved to be invaluable.
You know, as I did my job search, I reached out to as many alumni as I could get into contact with.
Your professors are incredible assets. Continue to stay in touch with them even after you graduate.
The connections and the resources you have available to you will prove to be so helpful.
As a result, from my hard work networking, from the fact that I went to a great journalism school, I got the job that I'm in right now. I am currently a producer/editor with NBC Sports Washington here in Bethesda.
So right now I am a desk assistant at NBC News and MSNBC.
I'm currently a digital producer at Politico.
After graduating in spring of 2020, I began working with the production team of Dateline at NBC.
And I am currently headed to law school in the fall.
So I currently work with the Colorado Rapids in Major League Soccer as a club commercial video producer.
Right now, I am a reporter at NBC 29 in Charlottesville, Virginia.
And I now work in DC as a communications consultant.
So feel free to reach out to all of us. with whatever help, whatever questions you may need, because we're all one big family and we all want to see the Terps excel.
One of the most important things I learned during my time at Merrill is the importance of persistence.
If you don't have a job yet, don't get discouraged. The possibilities in journalism right now are truly endless.
With the relationships and the knowledge that I gained at Merrill, it gave me full faith that I could land a job working in something that I'm passionate about.
I know this may not be how you wanted your graduation to look or to go, but it does not mean that what's coming on the other side is any less significant or going to be any less amazing.
COVID-19 has taught us a whole bunch of things, including how to be flexible when our plans change and practicing patience with ourselves to one day have the life that we've worked so hard for and dreamed of living.
If you're ambitious and passionate about storytelling, you will land your first job very soon.
I know firsthand graduating virtually is not what any of us expected, but I made the most of it and I hope all of you do as well.
So congratulations to the class of 2021. As you turn the page to this next chapter of your lives, school does not end here.
And I'm so excited to see what you all will do.
You did it, and you should feel so extremely proud of yourselves.
Remember and celebrate this day. Today is only the beginning of what's an exciting journey that lies ahead for every single one of you.
You did it, you graduated, and you are going to do great things as long as you want to do those great things.
Good luck and congratulations to the class of 2021, and I'll see you out in the field.
Just whatever you do in life, do it fearlessly.
And lastly, go Terps. Congrats on graduating.
And now our student speaker, Brendan Reese Hartlove. Brendan is a journalism major from Ellicott City, Maryland. He has a passion for sports. He called more than 100 games as a play-by-play broadcaster for WMUC Sports Radio and Big Ten Network Plus. He was recognized as the 5th most outstanding collegiate sportscaster in the nation in the 2020 Jim Nantz Award competition. That's the highest ranking for a University of Maryland student in the history of the award. As a junior and senior, Brendan served as station director for WMUC Sports. He also worked for the DC United soccer team during the 2020 season, serving as a digital video production intern. After graduation, he plans to continue exploring the world of sports, either in broadcasting or communications. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the golden voice of Brendan Hartlove.
Thank you, and congratulations to the Philip Merrill College of Journalism class of 2021. On behalf of all of today's seniors, I would like to express our gratitude to the friends and family who have supported us along the way. Before I begin, I must thank my parents, my younger brother, and my entire family. You all have always been my biggest fans and supported me in everything that I do. Mom and Dad, I would not be standing here in front of this laptop without you, partially because you paid for it. Now, graduates, it's crazy to think all of this started last year with what was just supposed to be an extra week of spring break. That did not age well. No one could have predicted that this is how our college careers would end. I want to start by first acknowledging how difficult this has been for a lot of us. Not just the lack of an in-person graduation, but the lack of a true final year of college. When we moved into the dorms as freshmen, everyone told us, enjoy it. College is the best 4 years of your life. We really only got 2.5 of that. So it is completely justified to feel sad or disappointed, frustrated or even angry. I am right there with you. But as they said in the classic movie, High School Musical, we're all in this together. Now, I know people have tossed that cliche around a lot in the last year, but for the people of Merrill College, it's felt genuine. We are all in this together. We're facing a lot of the same challenges and missing a lot of the same things. Most of us have not stepped foot in Knight Hall in over a year, but we have a lot of great memories of it. Every day, we would walk through that lobby and run into 5 or 6 people we know, friends, classmates, professors, students who have fallen asleep on the sofas. It's not their fault. We do very hard work as journalism students, and they're very comfortable sofas. But that is Knight Hall, full of friendly faces, always willing to lend a hand or shoulder. It's our home, not just because it's where we had classes, but because of the people. And those people are extraordinary. We come from different backgrounds and have different journalistic interests, but we all share one thing, a love for storytelling. That love goes beneath what others see on the outside. If you're a writer, it's not just scribbling notes and editing in a Google Doc. It's describing and sharing the experiences of people from all walks of life. If you're a TV reporter or anchor, it's not just pointing a camera at things or reading off the teleprompter. It's capturing life around us as it happens and sharing it with the world. If you're a producer or director, it's not just yelling at people to do things. It's helping to find the best way to tell all these stories. And even if you're like me, a sports play-by-play broadcaster, it's not just shouting last names on your TV or radio, even if it seems like that's all I do. It's telling a story in 2 halves, 4 quarters, or 9 innings. That is the common thread between all of us, a passion for telling stories. It's what makes this job amazing. So graduates, imagine the stories you're going to tell tomorrow and never stop telling them. Now, one of the requirements of a commencement address is sharing some kind of advice. But as a fellow graduating senior, who am I to give you advice? So instead, I'm going to borrow some. My grandfather was one of my biggest supporters in everything that I did, from my sports to my hobbies and interests, but especially my academics. He was unquestionably one of the most important people in making me who I am today. He passed away 2 weeks into my freshman year. It was an incredibly difficult time adjusting to college while dealing with his loss. Unfortunately, he never got to see me broadcast a game or any of the things I've accomplished in my 4 years. My grandfather had been sick for a while. In the few weeks before I went away to college, I saw him several times a week, both of us knowing but never saying that it might be the last time we see each other. He always made sure to leave me with some advice. One of his sayings that has stuck with me the most is positive thoughts produce positive outcomes. It sounds incredibly simple, but you'd be surprised how often we forget that. Positive thoughts produce positive outcomes. Those words helped me through the tough times freshman year. They've helped me through an incredibly difficult past year. And they've helped me through a lot in between. Today would have been my grandfather's birthday. The fact that I'm giving this speech today of all days is incredibly special to me. It only felt appropriate that I share his advice with you as we take this next step of our journey together. I understand the difficulty of being optimistic. The real world is intimidating, but I encourage you to think positively and the results will come. This applies to more than journalism, more than school, more than work. It applies to everything in your life. So if there's one thing you take away from any of this, please let it be the advice of my grandfather. Positive thoughts produce positive outcomes. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it.
And now, a few special messages from Merrill College alumni.
Hi, this is Tim Kirkchin with ESPN. I graduated from Maryland in 1978 with a degree in journalism, and I want to congratulate all the Merrill College graduates of 2021. And I hope there's a lesson in here. When I was a senior in high school, I worked for my school paper, and after one especially bad story, one of my gym teachers told me, he said, "That might be the worst story I've ever read in the school paper. I hope you're not planning on making this your life's work." So I went to Maryland, I learned how to write, and I learned so much more about journalism. But after my senior year, my brother Andy, who was a PhD in electrical engineering from MIT, asked my dad, who had a PhD in mathematics, MIT undergrad. Andy asked my dad quite fairly, "What is Tim going to do with his life? The only thing he could do is baseball." So my dad said, "Don't worry, Tim will figure it out." And eventually I did, just because I showed up every day, I tried every day, and I picked something that I loved. So I actually made a career out of it. And you can make a career out of anything you want to do. Just show up and try. Good luck to all our graduates.
Congratulations. I'm Angela Davis, a proud member of the class of 1990 at the University of Maryland College of Journalism. After I graduated, I spent more than 25 years working in local television news as a reporter and a news anchor, and in cities across the country. Most of that time was spent here in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Right now, I host a talk show on Minnesota Public Radio. What I want you to know as you begin your journalism careers is these words: be fearless. Really. For real, it's the truth. Be fearless. I know it's a hard time, but don't be afraid of trying new experiences, of starting new jobs, moving to new cities, and trying things that you've never done before. Also, don't be afraid of waiting until the right opportunity comes along. It will come. You're prepared. You can handle it. You've gotten a great education, and I know you have passion for this work. If you are feeling really frightened and anxious right now about the future, use that fear to motivate you, to challenge you, to take on a new adventure. Don't be afraid to fail, because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, and that's how we get better. So go put those journalism degrees to work. We need you right now. There are stories to be told. Congratulations.
Merrill College of Journalism, University of Maryland class of 2021. My name is Peter Rosenberg, Merrill College of Journalism, class of 2002. Maybe you've seen me on Hot 97 or WWE or ESPN, or, yelling at my TV during a bad Terps loss. Who knows? I wanted to jump on and say congratulations, show you guys love. I know it's been a really tough last year, and I would have definitely been frustrated and upset to have my senior year at Maryland be hampered by a worldwide insane pandemic. So I really can't imagine everything you guys have been through, but I can tell you this. I sat in your seats. I went to Merrill, and I dreamed of doing the things that I'm doing right now, and I was well prepared for it because of my time at Maryland. And I had a goal that I wanted to achieve. I knew I wanted to be on radio for a living. I knew I wanted to be on Hot 97. I didn't know how I'd get there. But the tools I got at Maryland and keeping an active imagination with a lot of hope got me to some pretty cool stuff. So you guys are capable. You've already shown that. Congratulations. Keep dreaming. Let's go Terps.
You did it! The semester is over, the school year has ended, and you're officially becoming alumni. Congratulations! Welcome to an esteemed group of grads taking the industry by storm. The journalism world isn't always easy, but the past few semesters haven't been the easiest either. Yet here you are, having raised the bar for yourselves in times when things felt impossible. You're destined to succeed and thrive in whatever you decide to do, and Merrill has given you the tools and the network of fellow Terps to help you do so. So celebrate, find joy in this moment, and go off into the world knowing that your voices have value and your perspectives mean something. Go Terps!
Hello, class of 21. I am so honored to play a small part in your very big day. As I gathered my thoughts today, I thought, when I was in your shoes, what would I want to hear from someone who was once in my shoes? And I think the answer to that would be the secret to their success, the one best tip. For me, that would have to be authenticity. So when I was first going on job auditions and meetings, I remember I would always try to act like the people who already had the job, right? The people who were already on that show. And I never got the job because those personalities already existed. But it was when I took that leap of faith, when I went into that one audition and I was my true self, my true personality, I got the job, and that was my dream job that I had for 20 years that led to so many incredible opportunities. So hopefully that'll help you in the future. But today, enjoy it. This is all about you. Enjoy each and every minute. You did it, and we're all so proud of you. Wishing you so much success, but most importantly, happiness.
As we end our program, it's time to announce our award winners. The Outstanding Multimedia News Senior Award is Eric James Harkleroad. Our Outstanding Master's Student, Sydney Elizabeth Clark. The Outstanding Broadcast News Senior Award, Lancelot Lynn. The Gerald Fishman Award for News Commentary and Criticism, Lancelot Lynn. The John McNamara Sports Writing Award, Lila Beck Bromberg. The Rob Hyacin Adjunct Faculty Award, Merrill Cox. The Kappa Tau Alpha Awards for Outstanding Academic Accomplishment. The winners include Jennifer Madeline Atanasio, Daniel Lee Berger, Yakira Raina Cohen, Kathleen Daly DeBlasis, Anastasia Maria Koloje, Samantha Joy Subin. Class of 2021, we are so proud of you. We can't wait to see what you'll do next. And now, our full list of spring 2021 graduates. Congratulations, you are now Merrill made.